What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video on the free-to-play main account, hoping to get a mythical champion. So, we've got, coinciding with the 2x Primal Shards event, the Hero's Path. I might make a separate video, I'm not sure yet, but it's a decent path event. It's not terrible, but the thing is, it's occurring right before the fusion, so you really don't want to utilize all your resources unless you're spending money in the game. Then of course do whatever you want, but I do recommend saving some resources, or at least going possibly for the Void Shard. But yeah, that's just me. I do think that it's difficult to get this Primal because you got to go down both sides here, left and right, then go for the Primal. Crazy to think that the Primal is worth more than the Sacred. I guess you get a shot at a mythical, but I think maybe because they saw the two, they're like, oh, well, 2x is coming up, so we can just lock this Primal and people will want to go for it. That's kind of the thought process I think they have, but who knows? I'm just guessing, really. But yeah, mythical wise, who would I want? Probably, well, definitely, what's his name? Galathier. Definitely Galathier. Sigfrin would be insane. Alaz, I don't really care to get. Androck, I don't really care to get. If I got an Alaz, he's still extremely powerful. Androck, I don't want. Gizmak, I would definitely want. Lazarius, I don't mind getting him. He's really strong as well. These two, not really a huge fan of these two. But Gallius is okay. Obviously, Mezamel's strong because she can smack through Stone Skin. The issue is, I feel like her damage just isn't all the way there, unless you have insane gear. But she did get a buff, so maybe her damage is there. Let me know your thoughts about her in the comments down below. Ashnar, I think he's the only champ that can go up against HP burn tech, the meta that's going on right now. And what's the passive? Each HP burn placed by this champion while in their base form increases their max HP. HP burn debuffs placed on allies heals them instead of damages them. So that's kind of cool. Allies deal 3% more damage for each active HP burn debuff. If there are multiple champs on the team with this skill, only one will activate. So that's not bad. He can go against the Gizmax and the Sulfurions of the world, but I mean, he's not insane. He's not insane. He can hit pretty hard. I don't know if he was given a buff yet. I think he was. And then Geralt, she can still hit fairly hard, but she's kind of fallen out of the meta. Commodus is still meta, so he would be insane. Undead Hordes. This chick's actually really strong. What's going on with the game today? It's like this pink little dot here. It happened on my cell phone too. I don't know if you guys are getting like a pink screen, and I had to like reload the entire game, and it's been loading super slow lately. I don't know if it's just me, but this champion's actually pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting her. Stone Skin on herself. Removes all debuffs from all allies. Perfect Veil on them. Stone Skin on herself, which is pretty insane on a 3-turn. Revives all dead allies, 50% HP, 50% turn meter, unkillable on all allies. Yeah, this chick is insane for a support as well. But she has to go first, though, I think. Every 7 turn equalizes the HP of all allies. The HP of all allies will be brought to the average HP in the team. Allies will receive 1% less damage for every 2% of HP lost, stacks up to 25%. If there are multiple champions on the team with a skill, only one will activate. So yeah, she's pretty strong. She's pretty strong. And in her second form, what does she get on this form? I forget. Destroys target speed up to 30 for each A1. Dang, this is a cool skin. Attacks on enemies, block buffs, and decreased defense. Places block buffs, decreased defense for 2 turns. If the enemy's speed is lower than this champion's, these debuffs will be protected. That's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. Really, really strong. Actually like that a lot. And then sleep buff for 1 turn and decreased speed on all enemies for 2 turns. If an enemy's speed is lower than this champion's, the decreased speed debuff will be protected as well. Then decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 25. Yeah, she's very strong. The only thing is she's susceptible to sheep. Immune to block active skills. When an ally attacks, their damage is increased by 25% of their target's current turn meter. She's got an interesting kit. She's definitely susceptible to sheep, though. That's the downside. She does have the fastest base speed in the game. I mean, she's tied with amongst many others up there. Let's see, who else is there? I mean, I wouldn't mind Calamitous. He does hit harder than before. Aphidus, heck no. He's bottom of the barrel. I think he's the second or first worst mythical in the game. Embreeze is insane. Crixia is still strong, but not... She's meta, but she's not as meta as she used to be. Fijorid, I think he's the worst in the game, right? If I'm not mistaken. His damage is garbage. Fralny, I personally wouldn't want him, but if I got him, I could place Samsung's gear on him, and he'll be okay. Toshiro, kind of don't care about getting him either, even though he's like the best Hydra champion, or one of the best Hydra champions in the game, besides Trunda, who's still godlike. I don't know why Trunda's still so strong. Nias is who I want the most. Nell strong. She'd be really strong with the Arachnophobia relic. The Arbias is also super, super strong. Yeah, so there's a lot that I wouldn't mind getting, but there's also a few that I don't want. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I have 19 shards. 19 primal shards. Can we get it? Please. I don't have enough space, though, so let's make the space now. Here we go. I'm going to do one at a time. If I happen to pull a mythical, I'm going to stop. So we've got ourselves a Cage Breaker. Decent epic, not crazy. He's good for Sand Devil, and he's very good for Curse City and very good for the new hard mode Faction Wars, especially for completing one of the stages that says to place sleep at random. That's good. Okay, that's one. By the way, I'm at 126. This is 127 now into pulling. Yikes. Another epic. Spider. He does the decreased defense and weaken. Come on, give me a mythical. I hope I don't go all 19 with nothing. That'll really stink. And then I'll be at 145 or 144. I'll have to double check. Another epic. Sawai. No, Anna. Aina. Aina no good. Okay. Another epic. Seneschal, very strong for the hard mode Faction Wars. For the Provoke, he can complete that no problem. For Bannerlords. Come on. Please. Please, don't do this to me. Oh, man. 10 left. I'll do a 10 pull. So right now, I'm currently at 134 pulled with no mythical. Seriously. 134, no mythical. Come on. It's 2x. It's 2x. Please. Another epic. Another epic. Another epic. A lot of epics, which is great. Nothing. Nothing. No Lego either. Nothing. Again. 144 primals pulled. No mythical. Awesome. Love it. Fantastic. Amazing day. Fantastic. Love it. We'll keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And going and going and going and going and going. All right. Well, wow. There you have it. Nothing. Still, the last time I pulled a mythical was when it first released, basically. The first like month and a half, I pulled 19 primals. And that was on December, let me see. December 30th, 2023. A year and a half ago. And since then, I've pulled 144 primals. No mythical. Awesome. I love that feeling. We do have 2x for Sacreds going, but again, we have the Fusion right around the corner. If I want to beat that, no problem. I should really just save my Sacreds and not go for the 2x. I mean, I could do it, but there's no 10x either. Wow, it's so frustrating. I've pulled 5 Sacreds so far. And I can just keep waiting on that. Remnant shards, I've pulled 26 remnant shards, which is also pretty insane. I'm into mercy on the remnant shards as well, so hopefully this month we get ourselves a mythical somewhere. Remnant shard or primals, who knows? Who knows? I mean, I'm not really going to get any more. I think maybe I can get one more primal from... Yeah, I'll get one more primal from here. It does start up in 23 minutes. Yeah, I'll get one. Actually, I'll get two, technically. So if I get 115, I'll only get one. But if I get 130 crystals or quartz, then I'll get two. No, I would need 160. Yikes. Okay, I only have one pull. Darn, because I'm at 40 right now, but you can get a max of 155 right now where I'm at in the live arena, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. I think that's going to be it for this one, though, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you got a mythical. Hopefully your luck isn't as bad as mine, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.